Only one kid in history had ever attempted what Benny was about to. And he got eaten. So we were worried. Real worried. Even when Benny brought out the secret weapon. Shoes guaranteed to make a kid run faster and jump higher. PF Flyers.
We can't let him do this, man.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Slate Laced podcast. Happy Hump Day. Blair, how we doing?
We good.
Good. Ready to get started here?
You know it.
First off, Warriors. Yeah, we went ahead and got that chip. Check the tape. I called it in 6. We got it done in 6. Of course, there were some moments there that had me worried. If you follow me on the gram, I said that I was going to post a rant. We will have like a little sports segment that we're going to be starting off. And I'm going to get into my rant there. But look, Steve Kerr saved himself and made some adjustments because he was going to be that person that was going to get cussed out. And then Draymond was real close to he might still have to get it, but he did make up for it in game 5 and 6. But yeah, him and Steve Kerr were really about to get it. But yeah, Steve Kerr saved that day and made those adjustments, had to do some kind of hockey rotations and subs and kind of bench Draymond there, and it's just what the doctor ordered. Because after that, we kind of took the momentum and won that series. But yeah, it's Warrior gang over here. You know, Blair on that Laker gang. Y'all trying to rebuild, make some trades here.
It's where we're from.
It's not where I'm from. I'm from the Valley. Shout out to the Valley. That's where Blair's from.
What do you? The Valley has a different basketball team?
Oh, I thought he was doing the San Francisco thing. Because that's what you say, ain't it? I thought, oh, my bad. This man went to school in Frisco, so he claimed you from Frisco, so that's what I thought you was doing. Oh, okay. No, you're talking about L.A. Yeah.
Well,
no, we are L.A.
I do want to say, though, when I was out there, the Warriors, at that time, I think it was the year that they won.
The first one?
No, it was before. I think maybe it was a season they probably won like 12 or 13 games, and then they went and drafted Harrison Barnes. And I remember.
So that was like 09-10, right?
I just remember this specific moment, and it was. Obviously it was a long time ago, but at this time, right, like Warrior fans wasn't getting nobody in the stadium. Warrior,
it was just people off that We Believe. They was still
going strong. There was no nothing, you know, and it was around the time that the Giants were doing their thing in baseball, so obviously that was a big deal. And then all of a sudden, the Warrior fans came out of the woodworks. I didn't even know people was what. No. I'm not saying that you weren't.
No, but I'm gonna touch on it though because I've made this. I've said this several times. Every time you say you're a Warriors fan, you got to get checked. Mm-hmm. It's the only organization in sports where they got to check your kind of car. Oh, well, how long? Is you a bandwagon?
Yeah, well.
We've been at this. I've been at it since 09. Check the record. 09. That's when I was a fan. 09.
Well,
Steph Curry's rookie season.
Well, the only reason that other people don't get checked as much is because if you're a Laker fan, there wasn't really a decade that they weren't really winning, you know? So if you grew up in the 90s,
True.
You know, you may, you know, if you grew up in the 80s.
Yeah, they didn't have like this incredible rise.
Right, where they just kind of came out of nowhere. Yeah. You know, if you're a Bulls fan right now, well then chances are it's because you liked them in the 90s. You know, so it just kind of depends. You know, it's like that, and I feel like the Patriot fans too. They may have kind of came out of the woodworks a little bit with Tom Brady, and then now they're falling back down now that he's not there. I mean, like I said, you know, you like who you like, and as long as, in my eyes, as long as you ride with it, you know, even after this dynasty comes to an end, which it will, obviously, because everything does at a certain point, that's still your squad. You'll never hear me say anything, but it's like when you like flip-flop and are wishy-washy about your team.
You know, I ain't been flip-flopping.
I didn't say that. You know, I'm not even directing it at you. You know, I'm guessing you'll get a new team when Steph retires, but.
Yeah, I might have to jump off then.
You see?
Well, we'll see. We'll see how the state of them look, you know. By then, you know, I'm probably...
But the thing is that if you're a real fan, it doesn't matter who comes and who goes. You stay with them, right? Like Like if
What
everyone,
does Shannon Sharp say? I'm going with LeBron.
I'm going LeBron wherever.
He said,
LeBron goes,
where are we going next, LeBron? Yeah, so I might have to be like that for Steph.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
But yeah, because you like the team because of a player, like
Because of a couple players.
Right. I like the Dodgers because that's my team. So no matter who comes and who goes, that's my team. I like the Lakers no matter who comes and goes, that's my team. You know, I like the Cowboys no matter who comes and goes, that's my team.
I don't really see you riding for the Lakers like that, though.
I don't watch them. That's probably
your least favorite.
No, I mean not least favorite, just the one that I don't watch as much of. I think because no, it's
it
not
ain't even
because
that.
it's boo-boo. It's just that I've had the luxury of seeing 5 rings. So I'm not saying that like it's just that a lot of people don't get to say that. You know, your team has won 5 rings. Yeah, you lucky if you get to catch one.
We're about to get 5 to the Warriors, though.
Yeah.
We're about to get 5. We might win it next year. Stephen A.
That's
Smith
what I'm
already
saying.
called it.
So when you catch 5 and and then you start to watch one of your other teams and you get to kind of see them rise a little bit, that's usually when you become a little bit more invested. And then for like the Cowboys, obviously when they did win, I was like super little. So, I didn't really get to watch that. So that's why I'm more invested in them versus like the Lakers when, I get to see them in adult years win.
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully big things to come for both organizations, though. I know this summer will be a big summer for both clubs. So obviously stay tuned for Slate Laced Sports because we're going to be touching on all that, the trades and stuff like that, trying to get this viewership up, trying to get some momentum going here. But I think that'll be good. That'll be interesting. But anyways, let's get to the reason why we're here. We're here to talk about shoes. Blair, have you gotten anything recently? I ain't seen nothing come to the door.
No, I just got the docs.
Oh yeah, so you did. Yeah, you went ahead.
Yeah, because you already know it's if you got plugs or something, you're gonna take advantage of some opportunities. And if you already know, I like old school type shoes, right? So that's Converse All Star. I always say Waffle Runner. I stand by that. And then on the dressier side, I like loafers.
The Doc loafers are hard though. I ain't gonna lie.
But now, right? So now Doc has been like putting together loafers. I don't know how long they've been doing. I've had those.
You see my black ones?
Yeah. And I mean, I have the that red kind of one, version, that burgundy-ish one. I have a black with the suede on it now, and I have the purple with a suede on it. But those are the only 3 that I have. And for me, I mean, like you say, I haven't been wearing Docs since I was like 10 or something, So I haven't been around that long wearing Docs. But I don't really remember them ever really doing like loafers. So it's now, to me, cool to see that they're doing it. And I guess we're getting ready to see everyone in a pair of loafers, which might be a little bit irritating. But at least it's giving me an opportunity to get different types of loafers because that is what I wear.
They've been doing the loafers, but they had that basic pair. So now they are coming out with the colorways. They're making the platform on them.
So the 2 me and you have, they've been...
No, they haven't done that version. The black ones I have are like the classic ones, and they've always had those with the little tassels on the front and just straight black leather. But now they're doing the ones with you have that kind of bedazzlement on the front. Whatever it is, I'm not cracking it. It's whatever. It's a little charm or whatever. They're doing that one, and then they're doing what else? The platform, so they're making them bigger. They're doing black and white. They're kind of going like emo punk style with them. Right, so they are doing more things with the Docs.
Which and that's what I think is dope because if you're a loafer fan, which is me, it just gives you more opportunities to get loafers and do different things with them, right? Because it's like, you want more opportunities to get loafers, but I'm not a designer. I don't make loafers. Yep. So then you just get whatever. You get a Bass or something. There's like a Blackstock and Weber brand that I like, but outside of your few brands that you go to, you don't really have many to work with. And then you have something as big as Doc Martin coming along, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna do it too. Now you're just like, man, that's awesome because they actually make shoes that are widely available. Yep. There's ones that sell out, but for the most part, you don't gotta wake up at 7 a.m.
Only that Supreme Supreme one.
Right, and be ready to click, add to cart and do a checkout faster than a robot.
Hashtag Nike.
You just can get up at 3 and then be like, okay, I'm going to put it in the cart. Yeah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait till Friday and on payday, and then I'm going to get them. So, but that's cool.
If you guys are strapped for cash, do not go on the Doc Martens website, especially if you're a fan, because they got a bunch of heat out right now. They had those the city packs, which is kind of what I was showing you. So you saw the LA that had the...
Oh, do you want them?
I want the black and white, but that was for like Tokyo or something like that.
Oh, okay. They
got those, and then they have LA, which is like palm trees, that purple kind of purple backdrop.
They got LA at my spot.
Oh, they do? You saw that with the palm trees and everything?
Yeah, it's there, yeah.
I don't know. Let me think about that. Because with that discount, everything kind of looks like, you know what I'm saying? Everything kind of look like a cop, don't it? You're like, might as well.
Yeah, you already know. So, I paid $60.
You did? And then they got the yellow ones. I forgot what city that's for.
Yeah.
But it's got and then it has the old English LA on the back of the city, the LA one. So that's what's cool.
On each shoe is a different letter, so it's L and then A.
Yep, and it's cool. It's, how to, we old English in LA, so that's cool. Then they got the yellow one, the Slate Laced yellow. But I kind of already have a yellow pack or yellow pair, and that's all it really is, so I don't need those. But then the black and whites, the half black, half white, I think it's for another city, I forgot. But yeah, I want those. I think it's Japan or something like that, because it has like Japanese writing on the back. But yeah, those are the ones that I really want to cop. So, and again, they're only $140 for these city packs. They're not too bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was even $140 for my loafer.
Everything is like kind of affordable, and then the factoring in how long they last, like
because these are like you can be 45 years old and still wearing these
because you're not gonna wear down that sole. Like it's just not gonna happen.
It's just a thick sole.
Yeah.
So the cool thing is they don't split like sneakers do after so many years.
Yep. So shout out to Docs. They're doing a lot of cool things. I might have to cop a couple pairs because again, everything looks affordable when you get a little discount. So
I'm trying to go back this week because I want the yellow. I mean, I don't really know what color to call it. It's the
Oxford?
same. It's the same one that I showed you in the purple that I got.
Oh, the yellow loafer. Oh, the mustard yellow.
It's like a mustard.
It's fire. It's fire, and it's suede.
Yeah,
that's dope. You might as well get all the colors.
Exactly. So that'll complete it.
Well, I would have said get them all, but.
The only reason I don't get all black is because I have enough black.
Yeah, right. It gets boring.
Yeah, and I already have a black loafer up there, so it's just like there's no point in getting another black loafer,
Yeah, but I messed around and got a green shoe, and now I'm like realizing I don't have a lot of green in my wardrobe. So I'm like, I need like a top or something.
What green shoe did you get?
It was the Supreme Doc Marten.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got those in green, and then I think I have something else, and I was like, need to get something. So make sure you got a couple fits you can pair up with it before you go buying and getting crazy. Because now I have a lot of orange, but now I have a lot of orange like stuff like tops and crops, sweaters, and stuff like that I can wear. But let's switch gears here a little bit into Thomas. We're gonna have to talk about him one more time. I know you know what I'm talking about, Tom Sachs. The Not Boring campaign that they put out. You saw that sneaker, right? The Nike one.
No, I didn't.
You didn't see it?
I mean,
so it wasn't
waiting on Tom Sachs?
Exactly. That's not what it was.
Oh. Okay.
It's what he calls. I forgot what he called it.
Tom's gonna hit you in 2025 talking about they coming out.
Them ain't coming. It's the general purpose shoe. We touched on it.
The GP.
We touched on it on a couple episodes ago. But he released it in that blue colorway. It's these.
Oh, that's right.
Now, I do like the pull tabs on both the tongue and the back.
Nah, never that.
No, I like that.
No, never.
It's a nice little added touch for me. But again, it has that kind of Mars Yard feel, obviously. But it's definitely not. I think it is way more affordable, obviously, as well. But the whole campaign was boring. Did you see those ads?
The campaign was boring. Like they were going to be. They were trying to be boring?
Like I'm trying to be plain. Let me look it up. Yeah. Like you know how Tom Sachs got to go extra and like put in his marketing for it.
Yeah, but
so he's just trying to say it's for every day. Get them scuffed up, get them dirty. Kind of like he was saying with the Mars Yard, but everybody puts those on ice anyway because we're not gonna be running around in some dirt. Like if I would like we said here, if we would have been a wear tester. We wouldn't have worn them.
No, for sure wouldn't have.
We would have been testing it and keeping it spotless. We're testing it in the apartment.
Yeah, it's clean. I can keep them.
Yeah.
But the thing is that what he's doing is that's the vintage Nike ads.
Okay.
All of the sneakers that I like, the old running shoes and stuff, that was their campaign. And so they'd have the shoe there kind of somewhat in the middle, and then it would say something, at the bottom like believe or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then it would just basically explain the sneaker and what its purpose is and how durable it is and how they're putting different materials and technology into it, to move further, into this world and with sneakers and stuff. So it's cool to see that that's what he did, and he took
he's a mastermind with marketing
from them. Yeah, the only thing is just that we're seeing these things, and it's just like
what we're waiting on. Yeah, and he's trying to distract us with this. But if they release that yellow, it's a goer for me.
And that's also cool why he did it, because when you look at those, that's what you think of. You think of the vintage Nike runners from the 70s and stuff. So then it's cool that he played with the ad, and did all of that. So shout out to Tom. I like him that much more for that. I still wouldn't go after these.
We're still mad at him though.
And I still, you still know how I feel about the new Tom Sachs. The old Tom Sachs are clean, but the new Tom Sachs, not so much.
Well, we don't even really know if that's what it's gonna look like with that toe cap.
True.
He be playing too much.
But I mean, we'll get to it in 2025 when he finally drops it. So.
Yeah, we'll be 70. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I mean, they're cool. The general purpose shoe, I kind of like that idea. I like the marketing. I do like, ads and stuff like that. But it's definitely better in the yellow colorway to me. But
I also bet he doesn't have a lot of say-so, too. So I'm sure in his mind, the sneakers are ready to go and all that type of stuff. But, you have bosses, and they decide when they come and when they go. And so he's probably ready, but they're not ready to put him out yet. Or they still got to go through production, but the design and everything is ready. Yeah.
And then did you know Allison Felix started her own shoe company, right? And so they use this ad.
Allison Felix?
Blair, stop. I'm trying to be funny. But they use the ad Not Boring for her shoes. I don't really know how.
I don't know what her shoes look like though.
Sayash. I don't know how to pronounce it. Don't come for me in the comments, okay? It's something complicated, so I'm not gonna say the name, but I'm gonna show Blair the ad real quick. But I thought that was really cool marketing on her end. But yeah, she just started she does runner spikes, running shoes, obviously because she's a sprinter. But yeah, she did her own. Kind of little campaign, so that's cool.
These are clean.
Yeah, they clean. They definitely need to hire me to give them some design tips, because I'll let you know. We'll jazz it up. We'll jazz it up for her.
It's got the Yeezy zebra vibes on the front.
Yeah, with the.
And it has the NMD soul vibe to it too. Yeah. That's cool though. They look nice. Yeah. They look nice. I mean, I wouldn't rock them, but
You're not a runner though. They are you're supposed to be in there
But I mean, I like the color palette.
Yeah. It's nice. It's nice. She got a nice little shoe. And then those are the sprinter spikes. So those are cool as well. But I like how she used that campaign because, it had been trending for a couple days. So that was smart. But again, hit me up, Allison. I'll let you know. I'll get you right. I'll get your shoes right. And then a couple releases that I wanted to go over besides that Tom Sachs, because, we're not really trying to give him love. The Nike Dunk, before we get into what I really want to talk about, is dropping in that Los Angeles Sparks colorway, the Lisa Leslie. You see that?
Nike Dunks are?
Yeah, these. Did you see it?
Oh, I just know mine are for sale, and y'all should go after them.
Oh, well, tell the people.
Yeah, they on StockX right now.
Oh, you put them on StockX?
If you see a size 13 right now, and you're in my region of Los Angeles area, that's me. So
there
go ahead and click buy it now. Don't put no bid in. Just click buy it now.
Don't try to lowball. Come on now.
click buy it now.
Yeah.
Do your what can you do? Do your affirm payments or something. Do a little bit of money.
Yeah. We're trying to get you with a new bill.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just saying. You don't want to drop 500 and some all at once, right? You want to do it slowly but surely. These are clean though. As long as these aren't black laces, which they are.
We can take them laces out.
Well, that's what I mean.
But the thing is, and put the green laces actually would be fine. But our thoughts on the Dunks. We're tired of them.
But we like the Sparks.
We like Lisa Leslie, and I like this colorway. Yeah. But I see a lot of bandwagoners on there trying to get it. Y'all don't even know the history.
Wait, for real?
A lot of comments was need on fire, 13.5 in the women's size, guys commenting.
For real? Most guys don't even watch WNBA.
That's what I'm saying. And they want to make jokes about the kitchen and whatnot. But I see y'all trying to get the Dunks.
They be vicious in the comment section.
It's not even funny.
Any WNBA video.
It's honestly not. It's getting old. And now I see y'all going after the shoe. Why? Keep that same energy when it comes to the releases. And then that's another thing we preached. Keeping that same energy, though, haven't we? Because remember, there was poop emojis on shoes that we wanted, and then all of a sudden, sold out. But yeah, a lot of people are going after him. I'm definitely going to go after him. I think they had the release information in there.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't like dunks. I don't like the look, but I always say colorways make the shoe, and then just being a basketball fan, like, I got to get these. And then especially dunk highs. At least these are lows. Highs are just
those is clean. Low key, I'd be down to get those.
But, highs are heinous, like.
But to touch on the whole.
And now here you go. Oh, you be down to get them. Go.
No, just to touch on just the whole WNBA thing in general too. There was this guy. He's like getting big on YouTube and TikTok and all that, strictly for doing videos where he's walking in the city in Indianapolis and he's going, I have fever tickets.
Oh yeah, or $1 or something like that.
Courtside, I'll give you $1. I'll give you a ticket to go to the game.
So funny.
And people are taking the $1 versus taking the ticket, and I'm like, what? Like for real, sitting courtside? I would watch the game personally, but I mean that just shows that's how people feel about WNBA and women athletics, which is crazy because now you got them also wanting the sneaker.
Yep.
Keep
that same energy. Yeah, people want to be funny. Who was that basketball player that went up? She went to the gym and was cooking them boys. They were talking trash and then tried to shove her.
Well, I seen one girl. She's not famous, but she just went to an open run and was hooping with dudes. And then dude was like barely playing D. I'll give him on the first one. He was like not really playing D. You know how you just in open runs, like, just whatever. It's all about scoring. But she like put a little move together and got to the bucket, and then you already feel bad that a girl scored on you because now guys are like letting you know. So then he was trying to be tough on the next one, and she still cooked him. And then then it's all bad after that because then now the third time you was gonna be overly aggressive prison basketball.
Yeah, like that 21 video I showed. We get 21, you smack him in the back.
Yep.
He said, "Man, I fouled." No, it ain't. It's clean. Nah.
Yep.
But no, keep that same energy. Yeah, this I forgot who it was, man.
So she's actually somebody? I thought she was just a regular.
No, not that video. Probably you did, but there's another video of a WNBA player. And I'm like, first of all, you don't even know what it takes to get to the WNBA, so you really don't need to talk trash to these girls. Like Diana Taurasi will give you buckets. Sue Bird will give you buckets. Like any player off that bench.
Well, these guys act as if they would be able to be in the WNBA. Like even you wouldn't make it.
Sorry, sir. So he was at 24-hour. And got worked like body, like she was like she had a bag and was just crossing through the legs between behind and was killing him, right? And then he want to get all mad and try to body her, like, dude, you just look stupid, like. And she was talking trash too, because that is her thing. She'll go to the gym and just start like talking trash to all the dudes. And got worked. It was funny. I think she plays for Washington.
I mean, because you gotta think about it. Like, you can say what you want to say about the WNBA, but
you're not gonna beat them. If you were average Joe,
if you're average Joe, they're better than you.
I get it. G League, maybe high end NCAA, and NBA. Obviously, you could probably could take them. But a regular man. No,
they better than you for sure.
Yeah, you're getting worked. Like it's just what it is. So it was funny. But anyway, my thing is keep that same energy when it comes to July 7th because I'm gonna try to cop the shoes.
Oh, you are?
I'm going for it.
Okay.
Why would I not go for these?
No, I don't know.
July 7th on sneakers. On sneakers. You going for it? Watch Blair hit and me not.
I'm not going after them.
Yeah, don't generate no traffic.
No. Because like I said months before, I'm not really going after any sneaker in general. So no, I'm not going after it just off of the general principle of that. But those are fire, and I definitely would wear them.
Yeah, they dope. So July 7th, if you guys want to get those,
like the color palette is
fire, right?
It is.
That purple, it really do look like that old school jersey that they had.
Yeah.
Because this is that vintage, it's that right up your alley with that throwback vintage look. Like this is how it was.
I miss those
with the palm trees.
Yeah,
they was fire, huh?
Yeah.
I gotta get one.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I have one, but it's the more yellow one.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we gotta have a discussion here.
Okay.
Because what's happening is I'm getting upset. The amount of Jordan 2s that are now being produced, collabed. There's 2 more collabs out. So far we have the Union.
Okay.
People have done it, the Off-Whites. J Balvin had his.
Okay.
He's doing another colorway. And then now these people that I haven't heard of, the Mason Chateau. Rogue, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the Mason Chateau, they're coming up, they're teaming up with Air Jordan 2 and creating another release here. So these have been floating around. There's 2 colorways, I believe, that are dropping on June 24th. I'm not going after it, but what I'm saying is you guys need to give me my respect, and I want my flowers now. Mm-hmm. Because I really set this whole trend off, and I firmly believe that, because literally they must have saw this episode and was like, oh yeah, the twos, the 6 people must have been working at Nike that saw this. Mm-hmm. And it was like, you know what, the twos are kind of fire. Let's just do a bunch of collabs with the twos, Air Jordan.
Yeah.
Because since
I probably laughed at you too when you
it's not probably, you did, and Eric, we can bring him up because he was up there joking as well. But literally, since I've said that, it's been at least 4 to 5 Air Jordan 2 collabs, and before that, the Air Jordan 2 was dry. Mm-hmm. You know, it was 1, it was the 12, the 11, and that was really it.
Yeah, and 3.
And the 3 and 4, 3 and 4. How can we forget? Sorry, don't come for me. But yeah, besides that, that was it. The 2 was never even in that conversation. Shout out to J.R. Swish for being true.
I agree. I still stand by it.
So what's going on? Just all of a sudden.
I still stand by it. It's still the worst 2, but that it's still the worst Jordan. But the thing is that. But didn't he say he was gonna get the? You said something else like no. What I said was, and I can bring it back.
We gonna
verbatim.
Once we get some money to our producer, I'm going to have him just go back into the archives and start pulling all this up.
Of Jordan 1 through 14, maybe throw 15 in there, it's the worst. But it's still legendary, which is why when they bring
now he got new words he used.
No, that was what I said. I maybe didn't say legendary, but I said that it was still an amazing shoe, right? So we're sitting here talking about, say, all of his shoes are anywhere from a 9 to a 10. This one's a 9 versus the other ones being 10s. Like, so what are we saying here? You know, like I'm laughing at you because you say it's the best one, but I'm just laughing because I'm like, that's obviously absurd and that's obviously incorrect, you know, in about 95% of people's eyes. But again, it's not about that, you know. It's just that obviously Nike sees it as a run. You know, they're like, maybe this is leading to something. And next
I think
year
they got hot off those off-whites.
And then it'll be the 4, and then it'll be the 5. What if they just go in sequential order?
Maybe, because they did focus on the 1s for a long time. But I think because those 2s like sold so quick, those off-whites, that they just ran with it, you know. So now they got this Chateau coming up, and then
you've mentioned it for the longest time that it's one of your favorites, and you know, and obviously, you know, you've said it here, and maybe people haven't seen it. But we both got to realize that Nike, they're in the lab and they're trying to figure out what they want to do. And they have a lineup, right? Next year is already mapped out what they're going to do. The year after is probably already mapped out what they're going to do. So they're looking 2 to 3 to 4 years down the line.
Trend forecasting.
Back? Where are things going to exactly? So they just were like, well, look, we'll dump money into the 2s with you know, the publicity, you know, running the ads and all of that stuff, and let's see what happens. And then 3 years from now, they might just be like, we're gonna do it with the Jordan 8. And I love the Jordan 8, but also I don't think a lot of people like the Jordan 8. But if
those are the ones with the
straps
that go on the sides, yep.
But if they start bringing those back, you know, I'm gonna get them. But then my thing is that there's gonna be what they do is they start selecting celebs, give it to them, they wear it. Then all of a sudden it generates some hype. People go, oh, I missed the 8s, because there's a lot of people that do miss the 8s. And there's going to be people that don't necessarily like the 8s, but then like to look with how things are going on right now, right? So they're like, you know, they're kind of like trend riders, you know, and so they're going to be like, well, if LeBron's rocking it like that, then I am too, even though I don't necessarily like the 8, but I'm going to wear it anyway. You know, and so once you kind of do that, then you can generate enough hype, and then when they start to drop, they just sell out. Because yes, did I think that Jordan 2s would sell out like instantly? No, of course I didn't think that, but yet here we are. Yep. You know, Union does it.
5 collabs later, you know?
Union does it, and now you got to pay $700 retail.
But yeah, I still need those off-white Jordan 2 lows, because those things were fire. And I feel like if anyone deserves a pair, it's me. But anyway, we'll keep an eye out on these Chateau Jordan 2s dropping in June 24th. So that's coming up. That's in 3 days. And then J Balvin is releasing another colorway of his. Not really feeling that kind of colorway, but it's your standard too, just with some kind of more vibrant greens on there. So not something that I'll go after, but shout out to J Balvin. I guess he a 2 fan too. Who knows? He a bandwagoner probably.
Yeah, like I said, I've only heard you and Swish say it.
Yep, we the only ones that really stay true to this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's crazy. But I saw PJ Tucker, he was showing off some twos the other day.
And I know PJ will
he probably know a lot more. You gotta respect PJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's doing some kind of shoe, sneaker con thing in Miami right now. He's bringing out his collection. He said he'll buy it and trade with you right on the spot. So,
really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, but PJ ain't gonna give up nothing. Like, you gotta have something,
mm-hmm.
you know? So, shout out to the Sneaker King. He had ripped the soles off something. Did you see that story? He played in, I forgot what he played in, some Kobe's or something.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the Kobe samples. He had a Kobe sample.
Dang.
Of course he got his hand on it. I forgot what shoe. I think it was a Kobe 6 sample. So a sample basically hasn't been released. That's like what the shoe could have looked
mm-hmm.
like, and not the final design that they went with. So he had the sample, he balled him, and then he's like barely made it to halftime, like in the locker room, and he was just like the flap was just off, the whole cut sole was just off.
The cool thing about it is that
I like that he plays in them, man.
He plays in them. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Is that he doesn't.
He'll snap an ankle.
He doesn't treat them like it's royalty.
Ripping Achilles, but
He's
he don't
like,
care.
It is what it is. I'm gonna rock these guys, but at the same time, when you make what he makes, you do that.
He's having fun. He's living it up. He's being a consumer, and he's knowledgeable, man. Like he knows it. So that's probably a dream guest because we got to come and get educated by PJ for sure. But anyway, another season, the ACG season. Have you seen how many ACGs are about to release?
ACG.
I know that's you.
Is every day, so there ain't no season. It's just
Now I will give this to Blair. He the OG ACG man. Like he been on it probably for a long time, huh?
Yeah.
A couple years.
A couple. Come on now.
I know the shirts and at least I ain't really seen the shoes.
Yeah.
The shoes you've had because you went on the trip and all that. But as far as like just gear, you've had
me and Eric have gone out places and I've had them on. We've taken photos and I've been in them, and that was 2016, 2017. So now I've been rocking them. I do, like I said, I do classic Nike runners. Hiking, anything of the sort, a combination of the two.
One thing I'll say about the ACG though is hipster to the core. Like a lot of the hipsters be like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just hella trendy to be in your little ACG, like the hat that's kind of short. Like
you're gonna go do
but the small hat and then kind of a windbreaker type.
I get it. Like I said, I did it before that, but
it's very trendy. It's very trendy. I'm cool. Stylish vibes, you know what I'm saying? So that can kind of get annoying to like the OG ACG heads. Mm-hmm. But hey, it is what it is. That's what they do under my twos, right? Yeah. So
I don't necessarily get mad at it because then it allows it to stay around longer and allows them to make more things that might catch my interest and things that I might get. But if there's no hype around it, then I'm hunting for things that are from the past. It's like sometimes I'm looking for new ACGs. But they've never been re-released since like 92. So I'm like, ooh, if there is enough hype around it, maybe they'll go into the archives, pull it back out, and make them again. So it creates an opportunity for me to actually get something that I want. So I do like when people jump on the wave because it means it gets to stay around. And also, just like I said, it gives me more opportunity.
So just keep it coming. Mm-hmm. So if you hop on the Sneakers app right now, it's a bunch of ACG kind of models that are coming. So the first one up, let's not even talk about that because that's ugly. The ACG Lowgate. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Mm-hmm. These remind me of the Dog Mountains, which I have. Mine. You know my colorway. The one that LeBron had.
Yeah, I do.
So these kind of remind me of these, don't they? They remind you of those?
A little bit.
That kind of silhouette, right? It's just a little higher. This is definitely a low top. ACG is releasing the Lowgate in 2 colorways, the Wolf Gray Bright Crimson, and then they're also releasing it in the Black and Cool Gray. I already like the Wolf Gray Bright Crimson better. It's releasing for an affordable $110, which I love. You gotta love the price point. And it's releasing June 25th. So again, you got 4 days. Hurry up at 7 a.m. But I like the low top vibe to it. I mean, I just love my ACGs, and they're so comfortable. They actually are the one shoe that I really try not to scuff up, just because that teal, if that gets dirty, it's kind of just done for, you know?
It's over for you.
And they weren't that cheap, so it's not like I want to just get another pair. Also, I'm not big baller out here, so we balling on a budget. But anyway, Blair, how you like these shoes?
I do like them, actually.
Yeah,
I do like
it's a cop. It's a cop for me.
Oh, these is hard.
Yeah, we talked about those, but we'll touch on them. But it's a
I was
go.
just trying to get logged in. Apparently, I hadn't been in.
Me too. I had to use my whole Face ID. Yeah. I said, dang, my bad, y'all. My bad, sneaker. Well, y'all ain't let us win.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I haven't been in a minute.
But yeah, so these are super nice. I always like the lacing system that they put on. They always put some nice laces on there. They give you a nice little pull tab. That's kind of the ACG look. This kind of sporadic colors, you know.
I think they're clean, but they're updated, so they're too updated for me.
Oh, so it's not a go?
Not for me. The colors are a
Which
go.
colorway you like better?
The previous one.
Yeah, the gray.
The colorway's a go, but just the styling and all of that is a no.
Too new. It's not that vintage. Not vintage. Now, the Armada. Another one. ACG done hit again. It's in the light stone mineral, and then the hemp and canyon purple. That hemp and canyon purple is me. It's for $130, so a little bit more expensive, but you can tell though because it's got a little bit more materials. Look how much rubber's on that. Look how much rubber's on that side.
Yeah.
You know, so a little bit more expensive at $130, but again, they're dropping on the 25th. They just want you to go broke on the 25th. It looks like.
I love
at 7.
I also like these too. The moccasins.
Yeah, I'm not with the mocks.
I was never able to get the OGs.
The OG mock. So what do you feel about these? The Armadas? Yay or nay?
Yay. Yay. Big yay.
Going after them or no?
Big yay if it was the OG. So no.
No.
But it's a big yay. They tough. They real tough. They'd be so solid.
Again, you don't like that double pull tab? That's just fire.
Double pull tab, but I like the colorway.
I'm a double pull tab gal. I like it. But the colorway's dope. The silhouette's dope. The level of materials on there is dope. The way they do their coloring, ACG is just really good at like color mixing. Like their colorways are always fire. Like I don't know. Big ups to them. Big ups to their design room. Because they be doing, putting together colors that you wouldn't think go together, but actually go together very well, So it's a go, but again, money's funny right now. So I don't know how much I can go after. These might have to sit, but then again, they kind of fire. But out of all the releases I talked about, I think I got to go with the Lisa Leslie's. Yeah. So, I mean, sometimes you got to sacrifice one for the other. And, these ACGs might have to get sacrificed. Oh, but the Lowgate came in the light iron. The light iron ore.
Those are clean.
In the green, give me a little Oregon Ducks vibes. But guys, check out the colorways on these ACGs. You guys might like them, like the Lowgates, the Armadas. I don't know. It might be the ACG come up kind of season. It's feeling like. But go ahead, Blair. Anything on the ACGs before we change?
No, I was gonna ask. Were you ever into the Cheryl swoops?
I have the swoops.
You do have them, right?
Yeah, the air swoops. Don't try to disrespect me. I got them in the orange.
Who said all that?
They on ice.
On ice.
On ice. I got the air swoops. Come on now. I'll have to bring them on the podcast one day. But yeah, so that's all for the releases. We touched on those Union Cortezes. Those are dropping on the 28th, so you got 7 days for those.
Low-key caught my attention real quick, actually.
They a little roundy for me.
No, but you know how sometimes you give it a first glance.
Why are they so circular?
Sometimes you give it a first glance and you don't think anything of it, and you catch a second one and you're like, oh. Yeah, them is kind of clean. This
one is the black colorway's just atrocious.
Nah, the black one is the one I like the most.
Nah, that's where we differ. And
we always differ, Sydney.
We differ on them colors. So, anyways, if you want the Union Cortez, I know y'all seen them. They're everywhere. You can't escape it. Those are dropping on the 28th. Good luck getting your hands on them.
I was gonna say you think they're gonna.
No, bye. You will never see these. You're gonna have to. You know what? On the 28th, go to StockX. That's what I'll say. Okay, go to Stockhead and just start your process right there. Because you're not even gonna be able to get in. God forbid you don't have a login ready. You like look at us.
I know.
We had to reset up our Face ID.
I would have been struggling because
and you would have been pissed off.
To get logged in.
And you would have been pissed off. Chris Union and Bethy on there, huh? Those are the husband and wife that are behind Union.
Yeah, these are tough.
So shout out to them, Chris Union. Y'all got some heat.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. These is
Blair might be going after the unions then.
These is man.
Don't tell Eric because you know he gonna be hot. You know he Cortez man. Is that a cop, Blair?
I got the reminder on.
Okay, sounds like he's going after him, folks. Anything else you're going after, Blair, before we kind of wrap up here?
Nah. Them is clean.
So Blair may be on the unions. Me, 80% on the Alicia Leslie dunks. I'm just not a dunk fan, but that one is just like once in a lifetime thing you gotta hit. ACGs, I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing. I want to hit on them, but I mean, I can't right now. We can't afford it. So, But yeah, it's just one of those shoes that like I like them all. That's coming down the list. But you know, sacrifices got to be made, people. Got to make the sacrifice for the greater good. I am the greatest good. Where's that from?
Sydney.
Go.
Sydney, you know I know.
Say it.
Sydney.
Say
I've seen the movie about 100 times.
What is it?
The Incredibles.
Okay. Just making sure. But anyway, shout out to The Incredibles as well. What else do we see? Jordan.
You like the movie like I like the movie.
No,
Most people
I liked
don't
it.
like the movie the way I like the movie.
True. I did like it though. Also, shout out to the Jordan 2s. As always, it's looking like their time to shine as well. Also, shout out to Nike, who's probably the shoe of the summer here, it's looking like, huh?
Yeah, they're getting ready to run it. Yeah,
Nike about to run the whole summer. Anyways, guys, we'll keep you guys posted on that. Got a lot of movies to talk about, so that'll be coming. We both saw, Jurassic World. I'll probably see Maverick tonight. I tried to watch the old Top Gun. Now they took it off Netflix, of course. Right when I was really getting set up. So I first saw the first 15 minutes dry. Bored. I was like, okay, does this pick up? You ever seen the original Top Gun?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I was like, man, this movie is garbage. I saw.
I mean, it's iconic though.
Yeah, so I saw the first 15 minutes and I paused it. And I was like, you know what? Came back in a couple days. Let me finish it up before I see Maverick. Gone off Netflix. I was like, well, I'm going to go read the synopsis and I'm going to go into Maverick with my Cliff Notes. Y'all remember that? Shout out to Cliff Notes. And then Spark Notes. So we got that. We'll probably talk Jurassic World next. We'll get into my thoughts on that. And then we'll be back with more shoes.
I mean, I've seen both of them, so. Yeah,
you did? Okay. Maybe we'll have some unboxings. Not sure. But anyways, we'll keep you guys posted. Blair, anything else before we wrap up?
No.
All right, y'all. You guys be good. It is the Slate Laced gang. We're out.